Hi everyone and welcome to InovArc AI. I often get asked by potential clients what are the features that come with our custom chatbots, and this is a quick video to show you all the basic features of our chatbots. So my team made this quick PDF document. These are slides actually, and I'm gonna go over it with you just to show you all the features that are integrated in all our chatbots, regardless of the level of service that you go for. All these services come included even with our entry-level small business chatbots plan. So let's go through most of the features. I'm going to try to keep this video short. So dynamic and non-scripted conversations. Most of the time chatbots are a bit rigid and feel like a bit scripted. The conversation is a bit scripted. They often give you these quick reply buttons just to orientate and guide the conversation. This has completely changed with the rise of AI and generative AI like ChatGPT last year in 2023. With our system, we have the ability to deliver very dynamic and personalized answers depending on your business data. Basically, we still have the opportunity, of course, to offer these quick replies, these buttons and options just to guide the user, but the way we train our chatbots, they're always going to be able to answer any type of questions. Then there's not going to be a point where the chatbot is going to be stuck or in a loop. We can train it to tell the clients that they don't have an answer for their questions, but they're very dynamic. They use advanced functions, and they're always going to have an answer for the client, or at worst, they're going to be able to escalate to a human agent. So the second point is the support of the top LLMs, large language models on the market. So we support three main models such as OpenAI, Gemini from Google, and Claude from Anthropic. So OpenAI GPT-4o Mini is included in all of our plans, and there's an unlimited number of tokens covered every month. Most of our clients are perfectly happy with this. GPT-4o Mini covers most of the usages and is very good for a lot of applications. We've never had so far, even our largest clients, they do not go over a crazy limit, and we've never had any token usage issues. The GPT-4o Mini is used for 90% of the cases. We have the ability to switch to GPT-4o if you're interested. It usually offers better responses, and the reasoning is a bit better. The understanding, we use it for clients with long prompts, very large prompts with a lot of instructions. We get better results, but for all the other LLMs, you would have to bring your own API key. That's the way we operate. We do not have any clients using Claude, but we are starting to use Gemini, especially Gemini Flash 1.5 a bit more for voice agents. But most of the time, for most of the businesses, OpenAI GPT-4o Mini is more than enough. So we also offer multi-channel deployment. So with every chatbot that we build for your business, it's gonna be available most of the time on your web chat. This is the main deployment. This is the main channel that businesses want to use. We make it available with a small launcher, a small bubble at the bottom of the website. We can also provide you with a direct link to a web chat, so you can use it everywhere you want technically. But our chatbots are also available on Facebook, Instagram. We have WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber, voice, or SMS. So a lot of businesses ask us about Twitter, X. So Twitter, X has an API, but this is a paid API, which is quite expensive. So we do not support X and Twitter at the moment. If you want to use a chatbot inside of Twitter, X, it's possible, but you will have to bear the cost of the X API, which is not cheap. We also often get asked about LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has an API, but it's a bit limited. And basically what I tell my clients is that LinkedIn doesn't really like the idea of having chatbots doing outreach and contacting people and automating the conversations. It's not very easy to integrate a chatbot on inside LinkedIn, which is why there's not a lot of businesses offering this integration. Most of our clients are usually happy with web chat, Facebook Messenger, given that we can automate the comments and the interactions on the front end of a post or an ad, or also on Instagram or WhatsApp. These are usually the main channels that are used. We also offer a unified inbox. So as soon as we plug the chatbot to all your main channels, all of the chats are recorded and are available inside a main dashboard. So this saves you a lot of time, you and your support team, because you have like one point of entry and everything is centralized inside our dashboard. So this allows your support staff to just monitor all the chats and all the conversations that are being made across all your channels, and your staff can also take over the chat from the AI. And we have a lot of very cool features allowing you to pre-generate answers or share appointment booking calendars directly from the interface, from the dashboard. So very powerful as well. Our chatbots, they also have multilingual and voice capabilities. So they usually support most of the languages that are supported by your LLM of choice. I send you to the OpenAI documentation, but there are a lot of languages that are covered, even Asian languages, which are a bit harder, like Chinese or Thai, for example, is supported. The way we build the chatbots, usually with text-based answers, it's very easy for us to code the chatbot. The chatbot is going to detect the language that is being used by the user, and the chatbot can automatically switch and answer in the language of the user. If the user changes and uses another language, the chatbot can detect that as well and switches automatically. The only limitation that we have is when we build more complex flows and conversations that make use of like carousels, including buttons and fixed pieces like this. We cannot dynamically update the buttons depending on the language of the user. So in this case, we have to code another variation of the conversation or of the chatbot, and we have to ask for the language of the user as the first question as part of the welcome message. So as soon as someone fires up the chatbot, we would have a question. Please pick your language, your favorite language, and we can offer 5, 10, or 15 top languages. We save this into a variable, and then we dynamically upgrade and update all the buttons and all the interactions. So in terms of memory capabilities, our chatbots have like advanced memories. They can remember and they can save all the previous interactions that they've had with a given user. So we can store a couple of hundreds, if not thousands, of messages. So it's very easy to tap into this memory and just analyze the previous interactions that the chatbot had with the user to better understand their needs. When it comes, this is very useful for e-commerce websites, for example, to understand their previous purchases or their previous needs, so the chatbot can tailor the answers and optimize and improve the answers basically. But this is a very powerful feature. The dashboard, so this ties this back to the dashboard and the chat, the unified mailbox. So we have a handoff to human agent feature that we can activate whenever we build your chatbot. So this is pretty straightforward. As soon as a user is going to ask to speak to a human or speak to a support agent, it's automatically going to trigger an alert inside the backend of the chatbot, inside your dashboard, and you or your support agents can just easily take over the chat and even pass it back to the chatbot and to the AI as soon as you're done. So this is a very cool feature that is requested by a lot of clients. Rich media, so this is pretty straightforward, but our chatbots, they can use a wide range of media formats, from text or voice, which are usually the most basic types of media, if I can say. We can also use images as part of cards, as part of image carousels, which are a cool way to just showcase your products and services, for example. We can use GIFs, we can use videos as well. We can embed the videos right inside the chat. The chatbot can be triggered by a function and just serve any video, promotional videos you might want to use. So this helps improve the experience for the user, and this makes the whole conversation a bit more dynamic and interactive for your users. We also have very powerful appointment calendar automations. So this is one of the mostly requested features. We have direct integrations with Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, and we can also integrate Calendly, but we can virtually integrate any kind of calendar that has an API. So this is very powerful because we can have the chatbot detect when someone is ready to book a call or a consultation, and we can automatically capture their details, have the chatbot to capture the details. We can share a calendar so they can pick their preferred date or hour of the day to book the appointment. We can even have the chatbot to dynamically capture all these details and dynamically offer a preferred date or a preferred time for the appointment to your users. So quite powerful too. We can leverage powerful functions using OpenAI, using all the LLMs. All the LLMs we support have these functions. So this is very powerful to detect a certain user intent. So for example, as you can see on the screen, if someone asks for the best restaurants available, this is for an Airbnb chatbot, someone asks for the best restaurants or the best activities available in the area, the chatbot is going to use NLP detection. It's going to detect the intent of the request, and it's going to automatically trigger, in this case, a nice carousel of images that has a selection of restaurants. So this is very powerful because this makes your chatbots even more advanced and smarter. We have a system in the backend that automatically create profiles for each of your users. So every time someone interacts with your chatbot, regardless of the channel, the chatbot is going to create a profile for the user, and it's going to automatically store the data related to a given user. So their name, their email, their phone number, their preferences, their country of origin. There's a lot that we can do. It all depends on the features that you want your chatbot to have. But we can ask these questions dynamically to the user to capture specific data you're after. So this is going to be for a web chat. For a web chat on your website, we have to ask the users for their details because they are not provided by default. If you deploy your chatbot on Facebook, for example, Facebook knows by default the name, the first name, the family name, even the contact details of your users. So this gets passed directly onto the chatbot, and this gets automatically stored inside profiles and is always available in the backend of the chatbot. Unlike a lot of these chatbot softwares out there, we support an unlimited number of contacts. So with us, you will not get charged more by the amount of contacts that you get. So you can have like 2,000 contacts inside your account. With us, you will pay the same price than if you have like hundreds of thousands of contacts inside your database. So this is very powerful because this allows you to scale up your activity without paying a different price, a different monthly retainer, which is not the case with many of the competing solutions like ManyChat or a lot of others. So we also have features in the backend that allow you to leverage these profiles and these contact details of your users, your past users. And there's a feature which is called broadcast messages, which allows you to mass email and mass contact all your existing contacts, basically. So this is quite powerful for your marketing. We also offer fully customizable web chat features. So this is going to be for the web chat on your website. Obviously, we cannot customize your chatbot inside Messenger or inside Instagram. I mean, in terms of design, we can always like optimize and customize the conversation and the images, the GIFs, or the media we share. But most of the advanced customization features, they're available for web chat based chatbots. So we have the ability here to add your logos, we can change the fonts, we can customize the header, we can customize the background, add an overlay image, we can change the color of the chat bubbles. There's a lot that can be done. We have full abilities to customize the HTML and the code of your web chat. We also offer a powerful analytics dashboard which has a lot of data inside it and allows you to gain valuable insights of your chats, of your users. You can learn about the average response times, the location of your users, and you can access a lot of channel specific performance metrics. This is quite powerful. So yeah, this is pretty much it. That's it for the presentation of the main features of our chatbots. I hope you like this quick video. I try to make it quick for you. And yeah, this was an overview of all the features of our chatbots. Have a nice day. Bye.